loved his country. I'm Pam Puso, Fox News. That's how Senate Democrat Mark Warner describes his Republican colleague Lindsey Graham, who died last night. Fox's Marianne Rafferty reports.
The sudden and shocking passing of Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who has passed away at the age of 71. His office sending out a message on social media saying that he died from a brief and sudden illness, but so far releasing no additional details. Graham has held his Senate seat since 2003. He's also chaired the Senate Budget Committee, and he was seeking a fifth six-year term this November. Senator Graham was fresh off a trip to Kyiv, Ukraine, where he met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, looking energetic, smiling, giving a thumbs up.
On X, President Zelensky said America and the world have lost a determined leader. Graham's passing is raising concerns about whether the Senate will be able to pass President Trump's agenda ahead of the midterm elections. Here's Fox's Chad Pergram.
Republicans are down another body in the Senate here right now. They're down effectively to 51. We don't know the status of Senator McConnell. And what this probably means is it creates some very tricky math in the near term until they get an immediate successor for Senator Graham in the Senate. He has been the chair of the Budget Committee. They've been trying to do Budget Reconciliation 3.0. That's something that has to come through that committee. That's going to be a problem until they get somebody else to chair that committee. It's going to be a problem in the Senate to start with. They need to try to confirm Todd Blanche as the Attorney General. His confirmation hearing is this week, and just to get his vote out of committee is going to be very challenging. They won't have somebody right away.
South Carolina's Governor, Republican Henry McMaster, will appoint a temporary senator to serve the final months of Graham's current term, and state Republicans are expected to quickly choose a replacement for November's election. America's listening to Fox News.
History isn't just in textbooks. It's the story of us, the United States. 2026 marks 250 years of America. And throughout the year, Bill Hemmer takes listeners on a journey through the 250 most impactful moments in American history. From the spark of revolution to the battles for freedom, the ideas, inventions, and decisions that changed the world. The 250 most impactful moments in American history podcast. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com.
You never know who might be taking the quiz.
Hi, everyone. It's Candace Cameron Bure.
Hey, everyone. It's Phil Sims.
It's Dolores Catania.
Hey, everyone. I'm Kix Brooks.
It's Candace Bushnell.
I'm Rob Paulson.
I'm Ryan Serhant.
Hey, everyone. I'm Nicole Polizzi.
Everybody's Kevin Nealon.
What's up, guys? It's Nia Sue, and it's time to take the quiz.
5 questions in less than 5 minutes every day. Listen and follow at thequiz.fox.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
One is recovering, another identified. Sunny and 79 in downtown Indy. 89 is the high today. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 11:03. A woman is recovering after police say she was shot inside a hotel room on the south side of Indianapolis Saturday night. IMPD believes an argument between the woman and a man at a Motel 6 led to the gunshots. The woman is in stable condition. No arrests have been made. Meanwhile, the woman killed in the hit-and-run crash in downtown Indy from Saturday morning has been identified as Florida woman Brittany Evans. Authorities say she was in Indiana doing missionary work with her church and planned to leave on Monday. The driver in the collision is still being looked for. Indiana's congressional delegation is split over the U.S.-Iran conflict. Here's Ryan Hedrick.
Both Representative Andre Carson and Representative Marlin Stutzman said the U.S. needs to take action as the conflict could push gas prices higher.
President Trump made it very clear that this is a very delicate walk with the Iranians.
Speaking with News Nation, Stutzman said Indiana's gas tax pause ends August 7th, and after that, you'll be paying about 60 cents more at the pump. Carson called the whole conflict bogus. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
And the Indiana Pacers falling in their second summer league game of this offseason. They played the Sixers on Saturday, losing 100-93. The summer league team will next play on Monday in Las Vegas against Toronto. Here's the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
If you're looking for a slight break from the humidity, that is today. We'll have dew points in the mid to lower 60s, a lot more comfortable compared to what we've been used to over the last few days. We'll have high temperatures right around average in the mid to upper 80s under mostly sunny skies on this Sunday. I'm Fox 69 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
Lose weight. Alex Goen patented hypnosis, the only weight loss method in America proven useful by the U.S. Patent Office because it reprograms your subconscious. Engineered to kill cravings, emotional eating, late night fridge attacks. Only $59.99 or your money back. Weight loss seminar Sunday, July 26th. Hilton Garden Inn Airport, 11 a.m. Stop smoking, 2 p.m. Or Monday, July 27th. Holiday Inn Express, Noblesville, 5:30 p.m. Stop smoking, 8 p.m. Sign up at alexgoen.com. Goen. That's alexgoen.com.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are from paws, hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome. Good morning to you. This is the little show we call the First Day Show on 93 WIBC. We're here for you with a couple of hours of, I think, some interesting news. We will certainly keep you up to date at whatever is happening around our country, around the world, with Jarrett Lewis in the newsroom. We thank you, first of all, for coming here with us on this 12th of July. I'm Terri Stacy, along with Denny Smith.
Hey, good morning, and don't forget the sweet pea behind the glass. That is the very famous Kielynn May Talley.
Boy, July is flying by.
Yep, I'm already seeing a lot of Christmas movies on TV. I would be remiss if I did not say that we woke up to the news this morning, really pretty surprising news of the death of Senator Lindsey Graham from South Carolina, elected to the Senate in 2002, just 71 years old. I say just, I really thought he was a man in his 50s. I really did not know how old Lindsey Graham was, but 71.
Right. He was in the House of Representatives. I remember him because he was one of the, they didn't call them prosecutors, but they called them House managers for the trial of Clinton's impeachment. And
that's right.
It was Evan Bayh's first vote, and Evan Bayh voted not to impeach. But Steve Booyer from Indiana was also one of those House managers.
Oh my gosh, you have such a great memory.
Yeah, well, the computer
I don't
helps.
remember any of that. Well, it does. As you look through now, we're all
It was
obviously
1999. So he was in the House of Representatives, and then Hyde, I can't remember Hyde's first name, but he was from Illinois, and he was the main prosecutor. But the thing is, they still quote Lindsey Graham because an impeachable event or an impeachable offense does not have to be a criminal offense. It just has to be something so bad that you can't hold office anymore. So it didn't have to be criminal, and he is quoted all the time because of that, because he brought it up.
And always probably will be.
Yeah.
Just got back from Ukraine, which is an interesting part of all of this.
Yeah, just wait till the... There's a lot of conspiracy theorists are going to
go.
Right? They're going to chow down on that one.
I agree already. But just back from Ukraine, which I now hear is takes its toll on anybody, that trip alone, being how you travel and how you get there and the length of time. But anyway, certainly we hear that emergency personnel responded to a call for cardiac arrest at his Capitol Hill home on Saturday night, according to a police scanner that was obtained by NBC News. EMS audio later indicated CPR was in progress.
And when you woke up and you heard a senator died, who did you think of, Terry?
Oh, my gosh, you go right to Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. And
we haven't heard we keep thinking and waiting for that moment, if that's what's going to occur.
He was
I don't
a very
know,
good legal mind. He was just a great legal mind, and they gave him the chance to express it, and a lot of people think that's why he ended up in the Senate after being in the House of Representatives.
Well, President Trump leading all the tributes that are coming in now as one of the greatest people and senators he's ever known, describing Senator Graham as a true American patriot in a Truth Social post this morning at the White House. All flags have been lowered to half staff. Chairman of the Senate Budget Committee, and was seeking a fifth 6-year Senate term in November. So this certainly was a surprise to wake up to that information, to hear the news that Senator Graham dead at the age of 71.
Now, can we talk about that scrambled egg stuff that is on our dear producer's chest? She is obviously an Argentinian fan.
Oh, World Cup.
Argentina won last night.
Yeah.
And,
she might be bringing them luck. She's had that shirt for a while,
all
she
of my
said.
soccer friends are saying anybody but Argentina. I was pulling for Norway. Did you watch any of the games, Terry?
I was pulling from Norway. Yeah, I was in and out of watching games and seeing who was going to be playing England, waiting for that next game to be played to see who would be playing England in the semifinals.
Argentina. I can't even pronounce. I'm getting my Spanish mixed up. Argentina and England are, basically since the Falkland Islands, they've been fighting it out because it used to be a protectorate of England. And the Argentinas.
It's going to be really fun to watch that game.
It really will. And Messi, I've had enough of him. But
it's just been so much fun. It really has. And obviously, I'm not watching it like I was when the United States was in there. And there is such a thing as, will we hang on to this feeling and watch in the next 4 years?
I think so, because the young people have really enjoyed this.
They
I've
really
been to
have.
watch parties with kids in their 6, 7, and 8, and they love it.
Having the best time everywhere, and a lot of money being made in all of the spots where the games were played. And it's just been so fun to have it here on U.S. soil. And I don't know what happens again if that ever comes back.
Before we leave that, it's interesting to note that FIFA gets all the money. FIFA gets all the advertising money. FIFA is the first pig to the trough. Now, it brings up the economies, but all the stadium revenue, all the advertising
goes to FIFA.
It goes to FIFA.
Wow, I did not know where the money goes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sometimes I just rather bury my head than find out where all the money goes because it just aggravates me. I've been releasing my anger at everything just by writing it down in notepads.
Are you in therapy?
It is my therapy. I get that all out. I'm not in therapy. I'm really therapeuting myself, if that's a word. But I just write it all down, and then I'm done. I get it all out on paper, and then I'm done. I do want to mention this because this is kind of cool, guys. This week, the United States, speaking of what's going on in Washington, the House is set to vote on a bill that would make daylight saving time permanent year-round.
Does that mean
the Sunshine Protection Act?
We don't have to change our clocks?
It would be so.
Well,
so we're now in this spot. Now, this has died a million times, locally and
has it passed
federally.
The Senate, or it has to come out of the House first and then go to the Senate?
I think so. You know what? I don't know, Denny. I just know that Donald Trump is saying, and he gets what he wants.
Aren't you tired of setting back your clocks and ruining your sleep?
Well, that's what he says. It's important that hundreds of millions of dollars are spent every year by people, cities, and states being forced to change their clocks.
And you know what? The sales of Miralax and Metamucil will go down because people will be regular again, Terry. Oh, my gosh.
You know what? That's such a good point. Even my dog.
I know.
You know, it even messes up his system.
They don't know when to poop or pee.
They don't. It
look
takes
at
them a
you
minute.
Like, why are you getting up? Ellie girl, it's just the clock, okay?
Well, Trump's going to try what he says, quote, I'm going to work very hard to see the Sunshine Protection Act signed into law. So we'll see if it comes around. It's coming around this week again, guys, and maybe it'll happen. I think for the majority of us, I think we'd really like that to happen. So it could. We'll see what happens.
I want to talk to Kielynn because this is the week that the Odyssey comes out. And
That's
for
right.
those of us who studied the Iliad and the Odyssey in high school in advanced English, I am ready. I am ready for this movie.
And I have no idea what it's about.
Oh, okay. Well, after the Trojan War.
I have no idea.
Really?
I'm told that the actors had to make like 5 mini movies inside of this movie.
Okay.
Is that because there's 5 different stories within Odyssey?
Okay, so Odysseus, after the Trojan War, had to get back to Ithaca, which was where his wife Penelope was. Okay.
Okay.
So he gets on this
journey. Is this
journey.
a true story?
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but anyway, the first place he lands is where the one-eyed guy, Cyclops.
Oh, Cyclops.
His name was Polyphemus, and he was the son of Poseidon. So,
the movie.
Yeah, but. He was so smart that he's.
I don't know. You're still not dragging me into this movie. I don't know that I'm going to love it.
Polyphemus wanted to. He kept asking who he was. Okay, who is Odysseus? And he kept saying, "I'm nobody." So he told his dad, that nobody put his eye out because to get off the island they had to stab the Cyclops in the eye, and they got away with it because Polyphemus said, "Nobody put my eye out." And his dad says, "What's the matter
I
with
don't
you?"
want to. I don't care for this movie.
It is a great story.
It's said to be just good. People can't wait. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey arriving in movie theaters on Friday.
You'll love this movie. They've got the sirens.
Here's the word Trojan War. It's also in the description. With encounters with mythical beings. All right, that is coming up. You guys, stick around because we're going to meet movie people, honest to goodness movie people with a fantastic movie. They need extras for it, and
they have attitudes.
They've been here before. You'll talk to them.
I know the one guy. He just sat down, but he doesn't have an attitude. I don't know about the other guy.
Pigasus Pictures. They're these guys.
Anne Hathaway is part of both.
And exactly, Anne Hathaway is part of both. In fact, Anne will be arriving here in about 10 minutes. Look at Denny. Look at Denny. He's like, why did I wear this shirt for?
This is my favorite shirt. Shush. Yeah, well. Okay.
I made that up. Anne Hathaway is not here.
All right.
But we'll take a break. Thanks for listening. It's the first day on 93 WIBC.
In Indiana, you need two things from your news station. What's happening?
A man is arrested after police say he pointed a gun at a teenager's head.
Shots fired and a person killed on Indy's east side.
And what's coming?
This has been an ongoing line of heavy thunderstorms that has prompted the severe thunderstorm warnings across the entire city of Indianapolis.
The entire Fox 59 news team and the Weather Authority are now part of 93 WIBC, bringing you both. Stay in the know while you're on the go with 93 WIBC.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
I'm Dr. Kandula, founder of Advent. For people with nasal congestion, sinus pressure, sleep apnea, snoring, or allergies, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination to treat your problems for good? Welcome to Advent, your one stop for breathing and sleep relief for over 20 years. Unlike other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care. 96% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for these effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's Terri Stacy, and thousands of people start the year with good intentions of losing weight and getting in shape by spring. For over 22 years, exercising has helped Hoosiers build muscle and lose weight and transform their health, which means creating lifelong habits rather than a resolution most of us don't keep. Exercise Inc. works, and the best part about it, it only takes 20 minutes once a week. Their unique training method was developed in an osteoporosis research study to help prevent bone mineral loss in older women. The women in the study got very strong in a short amount of time. When the method is applied to normal, healthy adults, both men and women get a lot stronger. Their Simple 9 nutritional program has helped their clients lose over 40,000 pounds since 2013. They've also seen their clients lower blood pressure, improve blood sugar, and get off prescription meds. Get started right now. Avon, Brownsburg, Fishers, Greenwood, and Zionsville. Change your life in 20 minutes once a week. Go to exerciseinc.com to request a free consultation.
Mike Rowe here with another fun fact. If your concrete is cracked or uneven, you can actually lift it back up. Whether it's a sinking driveway, a patio, or a sidewalk, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to lift your concrete slabs. Indiana Foundation Service is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
At My Eye Doctor, we're here to help you see your best and find your style. Whether you need new contacts, an updated prescription, or designer frames, your local My Eye Doctor team will help you find the right fit. And because your vision can change over time, annual eye exams are an important part of protecting your long-term eye health. We welcome all insurance plans, and for a limited time, get a complete pair of glasses starting at just $95. Visit myeyedr.com to schedule your eye exam today.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
It is the best day. Hi, everybody. It's the first day, and I'm glad you're here with us, Terri, Denny, Kielynn, and thanks for watching us as you watch us on YouTube, too. Thank YouTube, too. It just felt funny to say. YouTube, too. Thank you for watching us there, too, and we're really excited. Let me set this up for you, first of all. In 2014, one of our fellow Hoosiers, Zachary Spicer, started the film company Pigasus Pictures with a friend and fellow Hoosier, John Armstrong, both IU alums, and since that time, they have produced some fantastic films. Mrs. Goodlight, The Miseducation of Bindu, The Good Catholic, and So Cold the River. Oh,
What about the duel? Did we do the duel?
Oh, and the duel.
Yeah,
And the duel also. That was the last one. It's so many good films that are not like any others. And they've got a new one, a new upcoming film. It's titled Little Five. It's co-produced with Anne Hathaway's Somewhere Pictures. And I think that we're all going to love it so very much. And joining us in studio is Zach Spicer.
Hi.
And Gordon Strain.
That's a new voice.
This is a new voice for us with Pigasus Pictures. You are now co-owner?
Yes. Zach and I own it together, for better or worse. Gordon was actually there from the get-go. So I started it with John, but Gordon was the production designer on our very first film, The Good Catholic. And soon after that, we were like, we have to give him a lot more responsibility because he's incredibly talented.
Because he is talented.
Yeah, he's been there since the beginning.
Thank you for coming, both of you, coming up here.
Of course, thank you. This is the only radio show that we demand to be in studio for. I just want you guys to know.
It's just the best.
Everyone else gets a Zoom call. So
Everybody else gets a Zoom call. I will tell you, since you have a new partner now, as a businessman, I always made more money with partnerships than I ever made as a sole proprietor because I pushed myself harder.
Absolutely.
Because I never wanted to say, it's my fault. I will try harder next time.
That's right.
And that's what business is all about. So good for you for finding a
It's so great.
Gordon and I have known each other for 20 years.
Over 20 years.
He invited me to, he was a grad student at IU when I was an undergrad, and he invited me to his grad student poker game. And I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Being
easy money.
I was the only undergrad going to the graduate poker game. And then I found out it's just because I'm terrible at poker.
There you go.
Yeah, and so he took my money 20 years ago, so now I'm making him.
The old joke about poker, if you're looking around, you're trying to figure out who the rummy is, and you can't figure it out.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's you.
That's right.
Learned that at 20 years of age.
All right, so we waited patiently.
Yes.
How did the duel end? You would not.
Oh, no, don't tell him because other people might not still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
okay, well, then he can't tell you.
Oh, man.
Okay.
No,
it's available all over the place.
Right. It's still available all over the place, and it's a fantastic film. But no, he's not going to tell you the ending.
Well, so let's get to the little.
Let's get to the Little Five because the Little Five is really in your backyard.
Yeah.
It really is. And so, what was the moment? Either one of you, whichever decided that let's do something with this story, and there's a cool part of this story.
Yeah, so I grew up in Greencastle. I think you guys know that.
Yep.
But I grew up in Greencastle, and my mom was an all-star athlete, and she raised me by herself. And we were on the set of one of our last films, and we were going through a hard day and everything. And she asked me, she was like, if you could only make one more movie, what kind of movie would it be?
Oh, God, that's your mom asking that question.
That's my mom asking that question. And so, I thought about it. I was like most of all of us, in our household, there are 3 movies on rotation, depending on the time of year. it's either Hoosiers, Rudy, or Breaking Away.
Yeah, I love all three of them so much.
Exactly. And so we would just watch those in, fall, winter, and spring. And I grew up on those films. And, I thought about it. I was like, I want to make a movie that people turn to, when they're disillusioned or they're having a hard time or, they need their spirits picked back up. And my mom said, and she was like, that's great. But just so you know, we don't really have one of those. I was like, what do you mean? And she said, well, there is no like great women's sports film.
Oh boy, no guilt there, Mom.
And I thought about it. I was like, well, League of Their Own. And she was like, yeah, League of Their Own. It's a comedy, and it's about Tom Hanks being a drunken coach that brings a team back together and everything. And so I was like, yeah, actually, you're really right. And so I started reading through all of these old newspaper articles about women's sports in Indiana and finding true stories. And there's a great New York Times article that writes about the breakthrough event in women's athletics. And it tells the story of the very first women's Little 500 race that took place in 1988. And a brief summary of that is 2 women attempted to qualify in 1987. Now, if we all know our history, 1987 in Indiana was quite the year. The spotlight had probably never been brighter on men's athletics, other than last year's football team, than 1987 in Indiana, because the last championship for the Hoosiers, men's basketball team, the soccer team won the national championship.
Ooh, forgot about that one.
The movie Hoosiers comes out that year.
That's right.
Wow.
And
oh my gosh,
John Mellencamp sells out Memorial Stadium and goes on his national tour. And MTV is in Bloomington covering the world's greatest college weekend.
That's
Adam
so
Sandler.
awesome.
So the spotlight is shining so bright in Bloomington, and at that time, these 2 women are in the background attempting to do something that had never been done before. And so they don't end up being able to race in that race. Over the next year, they, with the help of the IU Student Foundation, build up 33 teams, 4 riders apiece, and start garnering all of the support for the very first women's Little 500 race that is held the following year. And it had such a great turnout at that year. MTV came back, this time with Adam Sandler, just out of Saturday Night Live. And Adam Sandler is the guest VJ on the ground in Bloomington. And it explodes into this massive event. And it's the first time that the spotlight shone just as brightly on the women's sport as it did on the men's.
Oh, man.
And we're developing this project at the same time that we're watching Caitlin Clark start to rise through Iowa.
Yeah.
And it was these 2 parallels that were happening at the exact same time. I was like, we have to make this story right now.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot wait. And so we put everything into it, and that was 5 years of work.
Oh,
and
my
here we are.
gosh.
Yeah, I was going to point that out. This has been in process for 5 years. I mean, half a decade of like, hey, let's make this happen.
Well, they're going to need your help, and we will talk about that. This is just a great story. It's a great story. It's also a great story about Pigasus Pictures and where they were and where they are now and how quickly that has come, probably for maybe not them, but for us, and watching their growth. It's incredible. Pigasus Pictures, Zachary Spicer and Gordon Strain. By the way, Pigasus Pictures is in Bloomington, headquartered in Bloomington. They've stayed right here, even with the success they've had. And again, we'll let you know how you can be a part of this new film, which is Little 5. I'm not sure when it's going to come out, but they're going to need you here very soon. We'll let you know after the news on 93 WIBC.
It's the first day of the first grade, and she found a new best friend. It's a laid-back Sunday afternoon you wish would never end.
The homemade taste of Bluebell and good friends gathered round. The good old days are being made right now.
Bluebell Chocolate Lava Cake is a mountainous eruption of flavor. Classic vanilla ice cream loaded with rich chocolate cake pieces, rivers of chocolate sundae sauce, chunks of dark chocolate, and a deep fudge swirl. Prepare yourself for an earth-shaking experience.
The good old days are being made right now.
The good old days are being made right now.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at Needler's Fresh Markets and Walgreens.
Greetings from our agency, your Indiana Health Insurance Pros. We get calls on a daily basis from those who are unhappy with their ACA. You know it's still the Obamacare program. You were told the ACA was their only choice, and once enrolled, you were stuck for a year. Both statements are untrue. If you are reasonably healthy, make a living wage, it's your worst choice. We recently saved a couple retiring early over $500 per month and reduced their deductible by $7,500. We recently saved a small contractor over $1,000 per month on coverage for 3 employees. If you're self-employed, retiring early, or just have to pay for your own coverage, give us a call at 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. We can help. What do you got to lose? Call 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. We're a plan designed by you, not the federal government. No annual renewals, coverage until 65. Always, God bless America, peace through strength, and common sense government.
Your home is making an impression. Chipped paint, tired colors. Is it the right one? You need Spartan Construction Group. With over 20 years experience painting homes, they'll get the job done right the first time and often by up to 50% less than your traditional paint job. And with a 7-year warranty. Call 317-649-5266 or Google Spartan Construction and get 20% off now. That's right, 20% for all your exterior needs. Spartan Construction Group. Painting exteriors, transforming impressions.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Come join the Radio 1 team as a part-time promotions assistant to represent our stations at community events and concerts. If you love public events, this could be the perfect summer job for you. Apply at urban1.com/careers. Must have a valid driver's license. Radio 1 is an equal opportunity employer.
Every 15 seconds, someone is diagnosed with cancer. If it's happened to you or someone you love, the American Cancer Society can help at every step of the journey. Visit cancer.org today.
Fox News, I'm Paul Stevens. South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham passing away last night at the age of 71. Reaction from President Trump.
He was such an advocate. He was, if he wanted to get something, and he had a unique ability. He was able to deal with Democrats and Republicans. If I had a problem, a real problem, I wouldn't often ask. But if I had a problem with a Democrat, he could work it out.
The president on the phone with NBC's Meet the Press. More attacks, meantime, between the U.S. and Iran, battling to control the Strait of Hormuz.
U.S. Central Command says about 140 military targets were hit, including missile and drone launch sites. Iran retaliated with strikes targeting Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, and Oman, while warning the strategic waterway will remain closed.
And that's Fox's Matt Murphy. America is listening to Fox News.
Hey guys, it's great to have you with us here on First Day this Sunday morning. Again, we will keep you updated to the very latest news that shocked us all as we woke up this morning to the news of 71-year-old Senator Lindsey Graham's death. That has been reported, and the family asked for some privacy right now. Looks like perhaps maybe cardiac arrest is what maybe the EMTs responded to at his home. Just got back from Ukraine, from Ukraine. So a lot more will continue to come out, I'm sure, and we'll keep you updated right here on WIBC and WIBC.com. In the meantime, we are so grateful to have with us in studio Zachary Spicer and Gordon Strain of Pigasus Pictures. They've got a new film upcoming called Little Five, co-produced. Anne Hathaway's Somewhere Pictures is a part of this too. Kielynn, I'll let you start the questioning if you'd like.
Ooh, well, let's start off with that Anne Hathaway moment because that is a big picture name that's coming to now Hoosier Films. Talk about the expectation around being able to balance chemistry and big names with keeping your Hoosier likeness to it.
Oh, that's easy. In fact, like a bunch of our actors arrived here yesterday, and immediately upon getting into Bloomington, we just have everybody take a walk around town and we just kind of introduce them to some of the folks around there. And
Behind
people,
Swain Hall is Adam and Eve. They've got to see Adam and Eve. The
Adam and
nude,
Eve,
the
I didn't know
nude
that.
bronzes of
Oh,
Adam and
for
Eve.
crying out loud.
Right behind the
He's still a college kid.
I had no idea.
Go see the nude
It's a brand new
statues.
statue?
No, it's been
Oh.
there since the 70s when I was there.
All right.
How do you know it's not been removed? They've not been removed.
They wouldn't. First of all, getting it past Swain Hall would be, but it was behind Ballantyre. You know, it's
Yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Well, we're going to be filming right
All
around
right,
there.
I'm
I will
just-
put that. I will make it a
My
stop
wife,
on the tour.
My wife just locked the doors. I won't be able to get back in the house. So.
So you let the actors that just arrived take a walk and learn and see what Bloomington is all
But
about.
and it's just like it's a way of life, and it's a way of treating people, and everybody, when we did the dual premiere, everybody was so blown away by the Hoosier hospitality, and it's an undefinable thing, but it is just something that we as Hoosiers, we just kind of embody and encapsulate.
I mean, we've made, 10 movies now, 11 movies?
Yeah.
And every time we do the same thing with our stars, all the actors come in and everyone's like, oh, can I come back to Indiana?
Yeah, it
What
becomes
do I
a
need to do to
fresh.
get
I
back
love that,
here?
Gordon.
It's a breath of fresh air
Love
because
it.
it's like they're not making a movie in New York or L.A. or some other city. It kind of puts people at ease really right off of the bat. So it's not us balancing those expectations. I mean, our expectations for this movie have been very high from the get go. But it's really about like welcoming them into our circle and the place we call home.
Why do you stay here? I mean, you stay. You kind of. When I remember talking to you in the very beginning, and you kind of made a commitment. You said, we're going to keep our headquarters here, and we're going to continue to make films in Indiana. And that even after 10 films, you still have that thought.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if somebody wants to film in Hawaii, I'll do it.
Gordon,
but-
he just sold your heart
Aloha.
for the 50th
exactly.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
It's
I
like
don't
for
blame
the
you.
price of a round trip airfare, we will move the company to Hawaii. No,
But
it's
is that kind of a dream?
yeah.
Maybe now that you've done so much, that maybe you will expand outside of Indiana. a
we've
little
made
bit?
we've made movies outside of Indiana, but
It's a different community.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here. We're both obviously originally from here, but the community, the way that they come out and help us and become part of all the films that we're making.
Yeah.
Again, and that goes back to the actors being welcomed into that community. I just don't know how you get that somewhere else.
It's pretty special.
It was kind of how you were just telling us off air about your mother she was an extra in Hoosiers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I grew up here in Greencastle with all of those stories. Like I knew somebody all over the place that was either in Hoosiers or they were in Rudy or Breaking Away. And they tell these stories with such pride and with such reverence.
It's the truth.
And that's why when we chose to do this movie and deciding to do it here, we wanted to give that opportunity. It's actually easier for us not to film with thousands of people in the background because we could just put it in special effects and just create everybody digitally. But we want to give the opportunity for the entire community, all of Indiana, to be able now, this generation, to be able to have those stories, that they pass along to their friends and their kids, that they were a part of something and something that was unique. And, a movie of this scale has not been made here since 1989 when Rudy was made. So that's an
So
entire
cool.
generation of people that don't have those stories.
Yeah, that's Zach Spicer, co-founder of Pigasus Pictures, and Gordon Strain also here with us. He's now co-owner, very much a part of it. He's going to talk about. I'm going to ask him about filming some of this on the Cinder, right? The Cinder track.
And
And he
those
was asking
cinders
about.
are tough. I was telling them in our break that I remember going to the Little Five in the 71 and seeing the first accident. And when there's just one bike go down, it's not much. It's usually when they're passing a bike from one rider to the other. When the whole pack goes down, those cinders, they dig into your skin. And I remember the medics had green soap and little brushes and water, and they were trying to wash them out. And Gordon, was it you telling me that that's a scar that's kept with pride now?
I mean, people love it. People who ride it and wreck, they carry it with them forever. So.
And filming it. You're actually filming, right? Too.
Yeah, we're filming down there
On the bike,
track.
on a bike.
On the bike. Yeah. And so the thing about the bikes, for those that don't know about the Little Five, they don't have, handbrakes like most of us are used to. They have a coaster brake. And so when you pedal backwards to brake, you tend to fishtail a little bit. So that's also another reason why there are so many wrecks, because it's so easy on that slippery, well, not slippery, that loose surface to lose control. So
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I just
man.
I just gave my last leisure suit to my grandson. What's the outfit from the 87s? I can't even remember what people were wearing, but how are you going to costume them?
Well, so it's really interesting. We've got our sign up form that is attached to our Instagram. So if you go to Pigasus, that's Pigasus pictures on Instagram, you can fill out the form, and we also have it on our Facebook page and TikTok. But you can fill out the form. We put the form live. We had over 5,000 people sign up within the first 24 hours.
Oh, that's awesome.
But that's not enough.
No.
Bill Armstrong Stadium holds over 12,000 people, and I need 12,000 Hoosiers to be in this movie. I will not be satisfied.
One of them is behind the glass here.
Oh,
Absolutely.
First class.
Kylan's already signed up, haven't you?
I saw it got posted and immediately ran to the link to make sure that I could be part of this film. I don't know what convincing you need to be an extra on this set.
Well, I will remind you that there were mini skirts back then. I
In
remember
87?
mini skirts.
Oh, yeah, 87,
That was
okay.
Laugh-In and
I did
everything
think,
else.
yep,
The
yep,
style of the 80s is in right now.
Yeah, my
I don't know.
brother. Yeah.
It is huge right now. But
Yep.
if people sign up on the form, then we have a follow-up email that comes through with all of the information of where you'll need to be, what the process is, and the color palettes that we're looking for all of these thousands of people to be wearing. Because
color palette.
Yeah.
I remember lime green. I remember
Uh-huh.
oranges. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is an IU movie,
This is
so
an
we're
IU
we're
movie.
keeping we're
Yeah.
keeping
Cream
close
and
to cream and
crimson.
crimson.
Yeah, have to.
Yeah.
Kielynn?
Well, being an extra on set, every set is going to be a little bit different. Do you guys have any extra expectations for these people and the etiquette around being able to fill this stadium?
So, we have to do it respectfully.
Absolutely.
And there will not be...
He just put on his dad
No
voice.
spitting,
That's right.
no
Hey,
spitting or
when
swearing.
we get in there...
Dang it. I wanted to
no.
show off my mini skirt.
We, there will not be beverages allowed inside the stadium. We should just make that clear. We will be providing water and everything on the
This
inside.
is work.
Yeah.
We are actually trying to make something.
Gordon, you're such a party pooper.
I know. I hate to be that way.
No, it's really exciting. And actually, we've got a whole bunch of additional stuff. We're going to have a huge raffle where we're raffling off some IU football tickets, and we're going to be raffling off some very VIP experiences. And whoever is... whenever you are an extra with us, we take that as a note in our docket. And every time that you're an extra with us, you get another ticket to put in the raffle so that you get more
very good.
opportunity
Very
of
good.
being able to win some of this stuff. But there are going to be two really big dates. We have to fill Assembly Hall one day.
Okay.
And then we have to fill Bill Armstrong Stadium the other day.
Are these coming up fairly quickly?
Yeah.
These dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would, I'd if I were folks that were interested in the area, I would be circling around maybe July 25th.
Okay.
Maybe August 2nd.
Okay, just in case.
Just those dates.
Just in case.
But we're
It
going
is
to
a
need.
week. Those are both weekends.
Those are
Just
both
in case?
weekends.
Oh, perfect.
August
All
1st.
ages, everybody's welcome.
We need the majority of people to be over 18.
Okay.
But that does not mean under 18 cannot come in. But the thing that we point out when for our Bill Armstrong Day, we will be outside, and we have a whole lot of cooling measures in place, and that we'll be handing out a lot of free things to keep people cool. By the way, do you know what they did in Breaking Away in order to keep the crowds cool while they were filming?
I don't know.
They sprayed them with a fire hose.
Just periodically?
Yeah, throughout the day, they sprayed the extras with a fire hose. We will not be doing that. I should just...
Oh my gosh, didn't you love that movie?
Yeah, let's
it
remind
was
people
just
where the
smart.
stadium is. It's the one that is just back west of the library.
Oh,
is that where that stadium is?
I'm trying to envision the map.
It's off of 10th Street.
It's right... Oh, no.
No.
So that was the old stadium.
That's the old stadium.
That's the old stadium. So this one...
God, I'm that old, Terry. Now they call it the old stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill Armstrong is just east of Assembly Hall.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All
It's
right.
right. There's the IU pool. The outdoor pool is right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where you're at.
But when people sign up, we will be giving directions for all parking, and we have teams and teams of staff helping people to be directed in the right places.
Kielynn, we need to take a break. They're going to stick around. Denny's giving up dollars and cents.
This is more fun.
How selfless.
Oh, can you guys stick around for just another segment?
Yeah, here we are.
Love it. All right, we will continue. Let's take a break. You're listening to The First Day, 93 WIBC.
We are the National Park Foundation, and together with you, we're creating a future where every person, every generation, gets their chance at an unforgettable moment. Learn more at nationalparks.org/foundation.
Hey, John, why so glum? I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this. Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career. Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefit.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling. Price Point Comfort is also a Mitsubishi Diamond dealer because sometimes you don't need to cut into the walls and ceilings of your home to make it more comfortable.
It's one of those products that fixes a lot of issues in homes. You know, there's areas of the home like master bedrooms, bonus rooms, home offices now where people are trying to stay cool while they work, and we're able to just target those areas with this product.
Just go to PricePointComfort.com. Price Point Comfort is your trusted local independent American Standard Mitsubishi Electric Elite Ductless Pro dealer.
Did you know nearly 48 million Americans have some form of hearing loss? Many wait 7 years or more before getting help, and 15 million avoid calling loved ones because it's just too frustrating. If someone you care about struggles to hear, everyday calls can feel impossible. That's why Relay Indiana exists. With trained relay operators and free assistive equipment, phone calls are clear, easy, and stress-free. No more repeating, no more missed words, just real conversations with your mom, your dad, your grandkids. Learn more at RelayIndiana.com. That's RelayIndiana.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield joins Impact Fitness Foundation to bring whole health to Brookside School 54. Healthy food, fitness, and wellness. More at anthem.com/Indy/community. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
The Attorney General's office wants to put your money back in your pocket. Visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov and search for yourself, your loved ones, or your business. It's fast, easy, and free.
Rock legends Deep Purple are coming to Everwise Amphitheater on August 24th with special guest Kansas. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to The First Day. Terri, Denny, Kielynn, and in studio with us for one more few minutes. That's not even the right sentence. For a few more minutes.
We'll stay for one more few minutes.
Are we ordering lunch? What's going on? I'm
I
here
got
all
you
day.
donuts.
That's the voice of Gordon Strain, who is the straight man for the group.
Yeah. Zachary Spicer here, co-founder of Pigasus Pictures, and they're headquartered right in Bloomington. They've made 10 films, and they're all spectacular. And go to PegasusPictures.com for more. And we were just talking about being an extra. We need you to sign up for that too, and go to their Instagram page, Pigasus Pictures, or you can follow them on, I think you said on X? Or
Facebook, TikTok, all the things.
We're not on X.
Oh, not on X. Okay, well, don't go there.
Right.
Pegasus
We
Pictures.
only have so much time.
I understand. Yeah, I know. It's social media starts to take up a lot of time. As I look to my left, for those of you that are just listening, Gordon Strain is here. He's got the most beautiful turquoise little 5. Kind of, well, it's a hat.
There we go. We got to the bottom of that.
But it's a hat.
It's a cap.
But I want it so desperately, but I can buy this. You've got merchandise available.
We do have merchandise, and we're also working with some partners to do to do other stuff for this film. So
It's a cool hat.
yeah, I mean,
This is Home Field.
this is Home Field.
Home Field's another IU grad run company
you
that does
guys.
all of this awesome retro, not just for IU, for like tons of universities.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a little 500 hat, which is the name of their upcoming film that we've been talking about this morning. Kielynn, Denny, who's got the next question? Because we don't have them long.
Well, sure, I'll take it. One of your inspiring movies growing up was Breaking Away, which is also a little 500 movie. What are you excited about this one? Obviously, we've talked a little bit about storyline, but of the 5 years of prep that you've put into this, what are you most excited for now that it's really coming true?
I mean, in the beginning of this process, we talked to probably over 150 different writers, student foundation members, steering committee members that just told us the story of that beginning year of starting this race. And honestly, like all of that research, like really enriched the fabric of the movie. And sometimes I don't know if you guys feel this, but when you're watching a movie and you feel like it's actually taking place somewhere,
Yeah.
you know, like it is that the writers have a sense of the community, a sense of the people and everything.
It just feels familiar. It feels so familiar.
Yeah, it feels so specific that it's
Yeah.
familiar. And you might not even be from that place, but then while you're watching the movie, it's like, I felt that when I was watching Good Will Hunting for the first time. I
Yeah.
was like, I feel like I'm from Boston and I have no association with it. But like seeing those specifics really come together, that's what made Breaking Away so magical, is that, they got to film that in Bloomington during that time period. And so everything just came out of this very authentic place. So seeing all of those specifics and everything come to life, and seeing all those past stories that we had talked to all of those people, start to like pop up here and there, on screen. That's really the most exciting.
This is a true story.
It's
As
inspired
women
by a
became
true
part of it,
story,
right?
yeah.
Inspired by a true
Yeah.
story. And this is about the ladies. If you're just tuning in, this is about two ladies, two women, two young
So it
four?
starts off with 2, but then it grows to 4, and then
Okay.
it grows to hundreds.
So is Anne Hathaway going to be riding a bike?
Oh, yeah. What about her?
Yeah, now, wait a minute. You told me Anne Hathaway was going to be here. I wore my favorite shirt.
I tried to look very nice for you.
So anyway, is she going to be riding or is she going to stunt double?
We
What?
can neither confirm nor deny.
All right.
Oh, that's an interesting answer.
Mm-hmm.
So, see, maybe it is true. Maybe she is going to be.
She better eat her
Be on a
Wheaties
bike.
because that is a tough track.
I
I'm just
guess
going
you'll
to say
just
that.
have to be an extra and show up.
Yeah, and show up on one of the 2 days, maybe July 25th or August 2nd. But again, go to Pigasus Pictures in some sort of fashion to get yourself signed up and ready to go, and they'll explain exactly the date and where you need to be and what you need to wear. And Kielynn, you're next.
Hopefully you have a mullet.
Oh, no, did I already talk to you?
Hey, we'll take it.
She's good.
Zachary, he shared his favorite thing. Gordon, did you have anything come
Yeah,
up?
I think what's most interesting to me, this is really our first sort of period piece. Granted, it's only the 80s, but we're still, that's not where we are now.
It's period now, Gordon.
Yeah, I get
It's rough.
We are older
It's
than
vintage.
I like to believe. Anyway, I was
God,
up in
I'm
the
dying over here.
No, he's
I know.
really right. It is vintage.
I wanted to be gracious, but that's crossing the line, pal.
No, I was up in the costume shop the other day, and just seeing all the racks of the vintage clothes that they had, and it's it's so abstract when you think about it, but then you start actually seeing the pieces, and you're like, oh, we're going to be able to do it. We're going to recreate this time period, So to see that finally happening is
They really were lapels. They weren't bibs. Okay, they were pretty wide, but
I
they
still
were-
have my bib overalls from the 80s.
And we just did our first costume fitting with the actors that we have on the ground. Rain Spencer, by the way, and Ariana Greenblatt. Rain Spencer is best well known from The Summer That I Turned Pretty, the big
Oh,
TV
sure.
show.
Okay.
And then Ariana Greenblatt was one of the supporting actors in Barbie and the Now You See Me franchise, and she's awesome. But they just tried on the first wardrobe fitting in the past couple of days, and like seeing essentially like 20-year-olds transform
Yeah.
back into what we've
Pretty
been
cool.
looking at yearbooks. I'm so sorry.
No,
I'm
it
so
really,
sorry.
I look back with affection.
Yeah.
It really was a wonderful time.
Well, even
And-
vehicles, you start to think about
I
all the
know.
things,
Oh,
getting
yeah.
it right
Oh, wait,
in
wait.
1987.
I got to
maybe?
share a little story.
Oh, okay. Is it about a Pinto?
This is the famous
It's
Gordon
better than
Strain
a
right here.
Pinto.
Okay.
So obviously we have known that we're going to do this film for a little while. My dear wife was on Facebook Marketplace and she found a 1987 Dodge Dakota with large horns on it.
Wow.
And
What
she was-
color?
Oh, it's like beige,
Orange.
brown.
Oh, gosh.
It's beige.
It only came in beige.
Yeah,
They didn't
there
make
weren't
other
a lot of
colors.
options.
Oh my
And-
gosh, I
and
can
she
see it in my
said,
brain.
Look, Gordon, I kind of really hate this truck, but it fits the vintage of the movie, and you would probably love it. So I think we should buy it. And we bought it, and it is now on set. So
Oh,
How much did it cost?
when
How
it
much are they
starts-
selling that for? How much was it selling?
I will sell it at the end of this for a pretty penny, but I'm not going to say what I paid for
We
it.
should auction it
I
off.
know we should
You
auction
really
it off.
should.
It off at the
Although-
end.
Everybody loves it. It's hilarious.
Here's
so.
the thing: the Hoosier bus now from the movie Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Some of the vehicles that they used are actually on tour. They come to special events. You could get that car at special events. I think it'd be awesome. Do you need anything else when it comes to you need a lot more extras. You got 5,000, you need 12,000?
I need 12,000 people.
12,000 in total.
Yep.
And then what else do you need for if people have something?
Oh, I mean, like we're always open to picture cars. So we've already gotten probably like 70 different picture cars that have been
Oh,
lined
really?
up from the late 70s and early 80s. But I should say this: if you have a bicycle, specifically like a little 5 bicycle
Oh, wow.
from the 70s or 80s, please get in contact with us.
That'd be so cool.
They don't typically hold up for longer than about 5 years. So, but we've been painstakingly going across like the tri-state area of just like trying to pick up as many old bikes and Frankenstein them together to be able to make this. But yeah,
Did you think you'd have to do that, or did you think that would come easy when
I
you're
thought it was
making a
gonna
movie
be a
about
little-
the bikes in
yeah,
the
I
87?
thought it was going to be a little easier than it was.
I
but-
did not think it was going to be easy.
You were digging. He
But
was
that's
just,
why we're partners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No, we really want
So
to
cool.
have people down there, and I want to make sure that everybody has a story to tell about being a part of this movie
Yeah.
because this is a movie of Indiana. It's a movie of IU and celebrating all of the women down there. And what better time here? Indianapolis is about to become the center of women's sports over the next 5 years. So what a way to bring in that new era.
Any idea when we will actually see the film?
Yeah, we're planning on it coming out late next year.
Okay, late next year. Anything else from either of you? We've got to go. We've
just
got
real
about a
quick,
minute.
how do you duplicate that? That's always run in the springtime. How do you make sure that it looks like springtime and not summer or
Oh, that's a
winter?
great question.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
so
Ooh.
we're actually it's a bigger thing. We have to turn Bloomington back into 1987, and Kirkwood, like it looks totally different.
Yes, it
So we're
does.
actually building. I'll try to make this fast. We're actually building like model sets. We're filming the entire movie the way they would have in the 80s. We're shooting on film on 35 millimeter and on VistaVision, and we're building model sets the way that they did in
That's
Star Wars and everything to be able to recreate the period-specific elements of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it's wild. It's
Zach and
completely-
Gordon, thanks for coming in.
Well, it
Absolutely.
makes me want to be a movie maker. It makes me want to make a
You
filmmaker.
could be an
I
extra.
think that was,
Yeah.
it's just
Come on.
exciting. It's so exciting. Again, this new film coming up and still being filmed. In fact, it's called Little Five, and it is done by our friends Zach Spicer and Gordon Strain from Pigasus Pictures. PigasusPictures.com for more information. Also follow them on Instagram and Facebook and all the stuff, and be there for them as they get ready for this film. We need Kielynn. Goodbye.
Hey, it's Tyrese Halliburton. I care about Indiana and the people who live here. We look out for each other, and sometimes that means stepping up in ways we don't always think about. Saying yes to organ donation, that's one of those ways. For real, just one organ donor can save 8 lives. That means your yes could give someone more time with family, more experiences with loved ones, more life. When you say yes to organ donation, you have the power to save lives.
Pat Sullivan here for Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. July marks America's 250th birthday, and my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling are celebrating with an offer you don't want to miss. During America's birthday month, Hope will buy back your air conditioning unit for up to $1,776 with the purchase of a full system. Sounds like a great gift to me. Stay cool, America, and call Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling at 641-HOPE.
At My Eye Doctor, we're here to help you see your best and find your style. Whether you need new contacts, an updated prescription, or designer frames, your local My Eye Doctor team will help you find the right fit. And because your vision can change over time, annual eye exams are an important part of protecting your long-term eye health. We welcome all insurance plans, and for a limited time, get a complete pair of glasses starting at just $95. Visit MYEYEDR.com to schedule your eye exam today.
Have you tried the only stop smoking hypnosis in America proven useful by the U.S. Patent Office that reprograms your subconscious? Alex Goen patented hypnosis destroys your connections to cigarettes. No cravings, irritability, or weight gain. Only $59.99 or your money back. Stop Smoking Seminar Sunday, July 26th. Hilton Garden Inn Airport, 2 p.m. Weight loss, 11 a.m. Or Monday, July 27th. Holiday Inn Express, Noblesville, 8 p.m. Weight loss, 5:30 p.m. Sign up at alexgoen.com. G-O-E-N. That's alexgoen.com.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1, Indianapolis.
Roots and Memories. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Congressional leaders mourning the loss of South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, the senator passing away last night at 71.
This news just absolutely shocked Washington. Graham had just been overseas meeting with Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky. He came back to Washington and died last night after suffering from what his office called, quote, a brief sudden illness. Graham was trying to broker a deal to end the war in Ukraine.
I've never been more optimistic than I am today that we have the formula to end this war. Help Ukraine be more lethal. Let those supporting Russia to know it's going to be a price to be paid if you keep doing it.
Now, Graham came to the House in the GOP wave of 1995. He later served as one of the House prosecutors in the impeachment trial of former President Clinton.
And that's Fox's Chad Pergram. President Trump paying tribute on Truth Social, calling Lindsey Graham, quote, one of the greatest people and senators I have ever known. He's ordered U.S. flags to fly at half-staff of the White House and government buildings nationwide to honor the now late Senator Lindsey Graham. Tributes to Mr. Graham pouring in from all around the world, as well as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who spoke earlier today.
He was a wonderful, wonderful friend, a great American patriot, and a great champion of the Israel-American alliance, and I'll miss him personally a lot. I really thought the world of him.
The Prime Minister on Fox and Friends weekend, South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster set to appoint a temporary senator to serve out the final months of Graham's current term. State Republicans will then have to quickly choose a replacement nominee for the November election in South Carolina. America is listening to Fox News.
Hello, everyone. This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
Neil McDonough portrays Jesus. Stacy Keach, Sean Astin, Michael York, and Kristen Bell provide the voices for some of Jesus' notable followers. A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told, The Life of Jesus.
Make sure to spread the word.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
This is Jason Chaffetz from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com
or wherever you download podcasts.
Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Identifying the victim. Sunny skies right now. It's 81 in downtown Indianapolis. 89 is the high. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending at 12:03. The woman killed in the hit-and-run crash in downtown Indy early Saturday morning. has been identified as Florida woman Brianna Evans. Authorities say she was in Indiana doing missionary work with her church and planned to leave on Monday. The driver in the collision is still being looked for. Meanwhile, a woman is recovering after police say she was shot inside a hotel room on Indy's south side Saturday night. IMPD believes there was an argument between the woman and a man at a Motel 6 that led to the gunshots. The woman is in stable condition, but no arrests have been made in this incident. Hoosier drivers are paying more at the pump as the U.S.-Iran conflict puts pressure on oil markets. Ryan Hedrick explains.
Congressman Andre Carson says he doesn't support the current U.S. actions in the Middle East, calling the conflict bogus. He told Fox 59 the situation highlights something else.
We have to get away from our dependence on foreign oil.
Indiana's average gas prices in the mid-$3 range, says AAA Governor Braun paused Indiana's gas taxes, the excise and usage taxes, cutting about 60 cents of what you normally pay. That pause ends August 7th. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC, Mobile News.
And the Pacers falling in their second Summer League game this offseason. The Sixers beat them on Saturday 100-93. The Summer League team will play Toronto on Monday in Las Vegas. Vegas is where the Fever are. They have a date with the Aces tonight. Tip-off is at 9. Here's the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
A seasonal Sunday is on tap across central Indiana, mid to upper 80s under mostly sunny skies. A very stray shower is possible well south of Indianapolis into the southern portion of the state this afternoon. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.com.
We're just going to live with this wet basement forever, or are we going to get it fixed by the pros? Call Swanco, 317-407-1868, SwancoLLC.com.
Your home is making an impression. Chipped paint, tired colors. Is it the right one? You need Spartan Construction Group. With over 20 years experience painting homes, they'll get the job done right the first time and often by up to 50% less than your traditional paint job. And with a 7-year warranty. Call 317-649-5266 or Google Spartan Construction and get 20% off now. That's right, 20% for all your exterior needs. Spartan Construction Group. Painting exteriors, transforming impressions.
Being blind doesn't look how others may think. Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down. I know where to find support.
Donate today at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
Did you guys hear how I ended that last hour?
It was pretty clumsy.
Time
I don't know.
flies when
It
you're
was so
having
bad.
fun.
It was like you had 3 left hands. You didn't know how to hit
was
the button.
so bad.
She
It
was
was.
making the most of the seconds.
It was clumsy, but that's all right. Those are
See,
two
the behind
great
the
guys.
scenes, Kielynn tells me when to stop. She gives me a minute, then she tells me,
But
30
you weren't
seconds. But
looking
I
at
wasn't
I'm
looking
counting
at her.
down my time.
And then I saw her, and then she turned
It's
me
like,
off.
well, we're done.
Zach Spicer, Gordon Strait. Thank you
right.
guys. If
Thank
you're listening
you.
at all, it was wonderful.
Pigasus Pictures, again, just love those guys, and they're so gracious to make their way over here to see us today on a Sunday. And good afternoon to you. It's hour number 2 of the First Day Show. It is July 7th. Daylight getting shorter. Don't know if you noticed that. I know I'm all gloom and doom. 5 months to Christmas, nearly. Again, our thanks to Pigasus Pictures. We have so many talented people here, and again, we will continue to keep you updated. As a lot of you just getting the news that Senator Lindsey Graham, 71 years old, died last night, confirmed early today, and we will keep you up to date on what occurred. It sounds like perhaps maybe a heart attack. He just got back from Ukraine, but emergency personnel responded to that call for cardiac arrest at his Capitol Hill home Saturday night. So keeping him in our thoughts and his family in our prayers, and all those that loved him and knew him, and also a veteran too. So we will continue on. It is 81 degrees in downtown Indianapolis, sunny skies, a beautiful day. But as I mentioned, we have so many talented people here in Indiana making movies about Indiana. And we've got another one, an incredibly talented Hoosier filmmaker, composer, just 25 years young. Ashton Gleckman is here to talk to us about a new film. Ashton, it's great to hear from you. How are you?
It is so wonderful to be here again. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing good.
Bless your heart. His projects include director, editor, and composer, include the 8-part History Channel documentary series Kennedy, as well as the documentaries The Hills I Call Home and We Shall Not Die Now. They're all powerful stories. And Ashton, you picked another one. You decided you wanted to do a documentary about Sylvia Likens. Everybody listening, do you remember the story? Murdered in 1965 on the Near East Side here in Indiana. What drew you personally to her story?
Well, of course, I'm born and raised in the Indianapolis area, so I grew up hearing about the story, and I remember vividly asking my grandmother, who also grew up and has strong ties to the East Side, about her memories of this event, and the memories were so unbelievably vivid. And of course, I've made films about other topics that have these historical moments that people remember. And when I began asking people around the community, what are your memories of this story from 60 years ago? The memories were not only strong, they were vivid. People remember reading the newspapers. They remember seeing the trial, which unfolded at the City County building in Indianapolis. And I realized there was an opportunity to do a film on it, but I didn't just want to do a film about the case because, there's so many true crime pieces being made now. And I really wanted to do a film about who was Sylvia Likens, and specifically through the voice of her best friend, who really knew her and loved her and saw her as who she was, which is a human being. And that relationship, the friendship, became the core of the whole thing for me.
Denny?
It was an incredible story to live through. I was a teenager at the same time. And
Yes, just 16 years young.
16 years young. And I just remember the whole drama was about, of the story was about man's inhumanity to man.
Right.
And we could not
Right.
believe that. I mean, good Boy Scouts and good kids going to Sunday school and everything. And yet we heard this story and it was printed out in the news every day. How do you get your arms around a story like that, Ashton?
Yes. Well, I mean, one of the first things I did was I found the entire trial transcript, which was about 3,000 pages of materials. Wow. And there was many, many things in the archives of the police department that I was able to find. And, the material is incredibly harrowing. And I think it's that much more harrowing when you realize the children that were involved. Yeah. And it sort of breaks your heart realizing what so many people went through in this. But in particular, the ways that different people are affected. Everybody on that street block, that street corner, but then people all throughout the city and beyond. This case did something, which was it asked questions of a community and of a people about what do we do in situations like this? Because there were so many, this is also one of the tragic aspects of this case, there were opportunities for this to have gone a different direction.
That was, right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's the horrific part of it. There were so many different ways it could have gone in it. And, even to this day, and maybe for some of you that take that drive on New York Street, maybe you don't even know where that house once sat. But for me, again, I was very young, but that story comes up from time to time. And so I know that spot when I take that road home to on New York Street out to the east side. And it's still, that story just resonated. And Kielynn, I don't want you to not have a part of this. You've got a question for Ashton Gleckman?
As with many of your documentaries, you do a deep dive, like in We Shall Not Die Now or in Kennedy. You do a deep dive into your resources, into some of these subjects. And like you mentioned with the 3,000-page transcript, what other diving have you done for this movie to come up with some of those subjects and stories?
The most important thing for me always is connecting with the real people, because you can spend so much time online, you can spend so much time reading books, but until you're able to really meet the people that were affected and impacted, for me, that was what really brought this whole thing together. And so what I literally did was I used social media. I put out a call on social media in a group specifically for the east side of Indianapolis, and I got so many people who were responding who had different connections to the story. And one of the people that responded was this incredible woman named Sheila, who is in her 60s. And she responded to me and told me that she knew Sylvia in gym class at school while this was going on. So this would have been in 1965 during the school year at Arsenal Tech High School. And when we got together, I met her and I realized that she was going to be the most prominent voice in the film because she had these vivid memories of what Sylvia was like. And that was what made it all really real for me in a way.
Is that one of them, I'm sure, but is there a particular interview or discovery that stayed with you and will stay with you about during this filming and it will stay with you forever?
Yes, I think Sheila, absolutely. I think another one that had a big impact on me was Colleen, who was 6 years old, living in the house immediately to the right of the Banashevsky house.
Oh, wow.
Her mother was Phyllis Vermillion, who testified at the trial. But this little girl who was 6 years old heard everything, witnessed everything that was taking place in the house directly next door from her bedroom window. And her telling me her memories of this, I could see in her eyes that she's not forgotten anything. And I think that just sitting with her in her living room, it's these kinds of experiences as a filmmaker that you can never expect, but they have big impacts on you because you'll never forget it.
Yeah. Hoosier filmmaker and composer with us, Ashton Gleckman, is here. And this new documentary is a short, and it's titled Sylvia, and we're going to find out when it will be released and when we will be able to see it. And I'm thinking maybe there's many that don't know the story. Kielynn probably doesn't know the story. She's very young and
I'll be learning a lot from this.
You will
film.
be. Mm-hmm. Can you kind of summarize or just kind of give us a brief of that story of Sylvia?
Right, absolutely. So Sylvia Likens was born in Lebanon, Indiana. Both of her parents worked the traveling carnival circuit. I mean, she had moved 14 different times by the time she was 16. So she lived a life that was very nomadic. And she had 4 siblings. And her sister, Jenny Likens, your younger sister, she was the closest to. So they were both left with a woman named Gertrude Banashevsky on the east side of Indianapolis while the parents toured the carnival circuit. And a pattern of abuse and dehumanization began in the summer of 1965, and Sylvia was found in October, so months later. The abuse really escalated to the heights during the last month when she was pulled out of school, which, again, Sheila, who I spoke with, remembers when she was pulled out of school and remembers going to the teacher asking her, "Where is Sylvia?" And the teachers told her it was none of her business. Wow. And so... Right. And so by the time the police are called on the 26th of October, 65, Sylvia was found with unimaginable injuries. And it had such a big effect because, again, there were multiple children that were involved in the abuse. And that is really what made this case, I think, linger for so many people. Also, for me, I mean, just realizing Sylvia Likens was such a bright soul. I mean, you speak to Sheila, she talks about how, she was very pretty. She had hopes about her future. She had hopes about having children, which she told Sheila. And this experience, especially for her sister Jenny, who faced PTSD for the rest of her life from witnessing this, that's really how the story played out 60 years ago now.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how that doesn't weigh on you making a film like this, how that doesn't,
Ashton,
how you feel at the end of the day.
You're awful courageous, young man.
Yeah,
I got to
but
give
glad
you
to
credit.
amazing
And thanks for
storyteller.
telling the story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's a fundamental thing for me. I think that by confronting stories like this, right, these stories are difficult, but I think that we as people, we're strong. We can confront these stories. And in doing that, it helps us, because I think a story like this, Sylvia, stands as an example for why do we speak out and report things when we suspect things are going on, because it literally could save lives. And luckily, we've changed a lot in terms of mandated reporting laws. Sylvia's case did have an effect on that. So I think through these difficult stories, we can emerge on the other side and grow a lot.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you tell these stories. They're so important to keep in our minds, and it's part of our history. As both of you, did you compose any of the music in the documentary?
I did. Yeah, I did all the music in the film. Yes.
Oh my gosh. How did you do? Again, this is a part of him, a talent I can never understand, but do you do the film first and then do the music, right? And then you write the music.
Exactly. Because I'm also editing the film too. So I part of my process is changing hats throughout the process. So I'll start by being the researcher, and then I'll be the interviewer. And then once I get all of the footage, I edit the film, and then I try to put that away for a bit and go into the music side. So it's a bit of a unorthodox process, but it keeps things interesting because you're constantly shifting, what brainwaves you're using.
Yeah, absolutely. Ashton, okay. And so when will we be able to see the film?
Yeah, the film will be premiering, world premiere on July 23rd as part of the Indy Short Film Festival. It'll be playing at the Indy Arts Center, which is right there near Broad Ripple. And it'll be showing at 5 o'clock p.m. for the first screening. And it'll be playing again on that Sunday, which is July 26th at 2:30 p.m., also at the Indy Arts Center.
Okay.
So for now, 2 screenings as part of the Heartland Indie Shorts Festival.
Okay. IndyShorts, I believe, .com. Is that right, Kielynn?
.org. Yeah, you can get your
.org.
tickets at IndyShorts.org, and that is part of the Indiana Spotlight 3 program when you're looking at the festival schedule.
Okay. All right. Are you still doing Behind the Score on YouTube?
You know, Behind the Score, I had an incredible run with it. It was about 10 years of my life doing that.
Yeah.
And so far, right now, I'm literally speaking to you in New York City. I'm directing another feature doc, which I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of editing for it and about to go into music now. So it's everything has been going at such a fast pace. I'm just sort of trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
So
no, it's
I would
awesome.
love to
Good for
eventually
you.
return to that.
It is awesome. He was just, it's an amazing part of his life, too. Again, he's got a lot on his plate. He's incredibly talented, and he's a Hoosier, and we're so proud of him. Ashton Gleckman in this new film, Sylvia, that you'll be able to see again through the Indie Shorts that is coming up July 23rd, also on 26th. AshtonGleckman.com, I believe, is another place you can find Ashton, and also on social media. Ashton, I think you're the best, and I just continue to watch your success and so proud of you. Thank you so much for giving us a Sunday.
Well, I just want to say thank you to you guys for continuing to have me on over the years. You guys are an incredible staple of the community, and thank you for welcoming me on and being so great. And
we believe in you,
It's a
Ashton.
pleasure to be here.
Bless your heart. Yep, absolutely. You are amazing. All right. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ashton. And we wish
Alrighty.
you continued success. It is 12:19. Let's take a break. This is The First Day on 93 WIBC.
Jane is a small business owner.
That's right.
And tell them what that's like, Jane.
Yeah, well, it's like a roller coaster with a lot of ups and downs, and some days things can feel like they're flying off the rails.
Yep, it's a lot. But the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business can help you manage it all. With the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect. Plus gig speeds with security and equipment included. All with a 5-year price lock.
Nice. So everything stays on track.
Exactly. The Total Solutions Advantage. Get started for just $60 a month for 12 months when you add wireless connect to a qualifying internet package. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and automatic payments with bank account required. $60 offer requires 300 meg internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Oh, that was a big breath. Hello, everybody. It's Terri Stacy again. I want to talk to you about your deck, that beautiful deck you have, and how hard it is to maintain that deck year after year. The staining, the painting, the cleaning. I got a solution for you, and it starts with Premier Deck Coating. I love what they've done to our old deck. It is just amazing, and they do absolutely what they're going to tell you they're going to do. It will look its best. It will be protected, and Premier Deck Coating is the way to go because it helps repel moisture. It adds scratch resistance. It just makes everything look fantastic. It comes in virtually any color, and it's backed by a 10-year warranty. 10 years. That means no more staining or painting every couple of years, and that's going to save you a whole bunch of money. They'll do decks, they'll do fences and pergolas. If you're ready to do this, guys, get ready to upgrade that outdoor space. You're ready to do it. They can get you on the list still and get that free quote. You can do that today by calling 317-696-4071 or check them out online at premierdeckcoating.com.
Mike Rowe here with a random fact. More than half of the homes that have basements in North America will experience water damage. It's true. Whether it's basement moisture, flooding, or bowing walls, do yourself a favor, call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys. They're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to waterproof your basement and stabilize your walls. Indiana Foundation Service is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
To protect his family from disaster, Steve used his camera phone.
Done.
By taking pictures of his important documents, Steve can always have them stored online. Learn more simple disaster prep tips at ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
I want to spend my money where the days are sunny and bright.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Our thanks to Ashton Gleckman. What a day we've had. We are movie-centric.
Flat out like a lizard drinking.
Yep, that's for sure. It is 12:23. We've got 82 degrees and sunny skies in Indianapolis, whatever you're doing today. Beautiful. They've got the powwow going up in Danville at the fairgrounds out there. That's really a Native American powwow. It's pretty spectacular to see, and food and all kinds of stuff.
Have I told you my native powwow story real quick?
Yeah, but don't forget Kielynn.
Oh, okay, Kielynn. Well, here's the story. My first Boy Scout interview, we had authentic Indians at the camp out.
Yeah.
And they came out, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. And they're all dressed up, and the guy puts his hands
Beautiful.
up in the air and he says, "We thank the Mother Oit for all of the ground that she has given us." Had a Boston accent or a Jersey accent. And I'm going, that's authentic Indians? All right, so there you go. There's the powwow for you.
Well, it sounds like it was a letdown a little bit.
Yeah, we thank the Mother Oit.
It's beautiful out there, and whatever you're going to be doing today, just stay cool. We've got that more hot temperatures coming up. We're going to do a little food news because we're moving Kielynn. Ethan's going to be here in our last segment of the first day show. So normally we do first day food news, but Kielynn, you want to do food news now?
Sure.
Okay, we're ready.
We almost didn't have dollars and cents or food news.
I know. Denny, thank you for stepping aside.
Run in here and grab a plate of food for you both.
What?
Can you run in here and grab some food
She's
for
got
you guys?
food. She's got real honest to goodness
Blessings.
food.
Okay, we do have our next guest on the phone line.
Okay.
Don't shake those around, Denny.
Wow,
You
I
don't
didn't
wanna
know
get 'em
this is
mixed up.
a surprise. I didn't know we
It
have
is
a guest and
surprise.
everything. I'm ready, Kai.
The guest is going to come in a moment, but
Okay.
we're just going to do some quick food news so we can get to our next guest.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, Denny.
For your food news, I'm just going to mention some quick deals. Cow Appreciation Day is on Tuesday, which means Chick-fil-A is giving away some free food. Yeah, you just have to wear cow print, whether it's dressing up like a cow, having a cow apron or hat. Literally just come in with anything cow print and they'll give you free food. They also are giving away free waffle fries if you play their Spot the Cow game on their app. And then some other deals. Ice Cream Social on the Circle is this Thursday.
That's right.
11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
American
Get some
Dairy.
ice cream deals. And that's going to be hosted by our friend Samson Livingston of Walk and Talk Indy. And then next Sunday, we'll be celebrating National Ice Cream Day with some more deals. But today, we're celebrating the Indiana State Fair's announcement of their 2026 Taste of the Fair competitors.
We're
Now,
ready.
Last year's winner was the Cinnamon Toast Cookie Butter Pretzel Bites. Delicious, hard to beat. And this year, there are many different competitors, right? The American Dairy Association's Big Dill Sandwich and the Blue Raspberry Milkshake, Sun King's Corn Dog Beer, Shake Up Cocktails Pickle Shake Up, Craft Beer Soft Serve, or even Hot Cheeto Fried
That's just
Oreos.
weird.
The Bacon Jalapeno Honey Bun Burger. Everyone's all
Craft
about the honey
beer
bun
ice
burgers.
cream.
There are so many ways that people are mixing foods, and the State Fair is not the only one. Pringles has some limited edition chips that are out on the market right now, and I'm having you guys taste test them to get ready for the State Fair and some of these Taste of the Fair items that you guys will be having later on next month. So you guys have a plate in front of you with 3 different chips, and underneath you have some numbers after you eat the chip. There's a 1, 2, and 3
I see it.
to
now
help
we see it.
differentiate them.
All right,
Okay,
so which
for you
one
guys
should we
to
eat
try
first?
'em. Let's try number 1.
All right.
Try number 1. Okay, here we
Should
go.
we make noises?
Oh, gosh. Well, that's actually ASMR. Okay.
Is that called Dirty Sock?
Dirty sock.
What's
Denny,
that called?
how about you?
Is it a dirty
We
sock?
have 1
Pringle?
minute.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. Pickle? I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe I gave you the wrong one.
Number 1.
Number 1 was smoky bacon.
Oh, just like Dirty Socks. Okay.
How are you cooking your bacon?
Okay.
Okay, and then number 2. Now,
trying to clean
as
my
they're
palate.
as
This
they're
has got a little bit of
cleaning
an
the palate-
orange tint to it.
It does. Yeah, some orange seasoning on the outside. The brand also announced earlier this week that they're releasing a limited run of flavored hot dog buns, not chips, hot dog buns that borrow their seasoning from some of their familiar
like that idea.
seasonings like sour cream and onion,
Yeah.
barbecue and honey
I
mustard.
like
so they're
that
serving
idea.
the hot dog bun in the can. It's wild. Okay, so this one, any thoughts?
Not my favorite thing.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite either. It's beer braised steak.
Oh gosh.
Rear
Kielynn,
braised
are you
steak.
trying to poison us?
It is the power of suggestion, because if you'd have told me that before, then I think I would have tasted the thing you said it was.
Do you want me to tell you what the next one is?
I do
Number
taste something
3?
in that one. Here's
yeah, number three. Do you want me to tell you before you taste it?
Yes.
Okay, you should, because it wouldn't hit me like a bus.
Okay.
It's beer cheeseburger. Beer cheese and burger in a chip.
Sorta.
I love this
You
one.
got 10 seconds.
Of course.
10 seconds.
I would buy
before
that one.
Before we die.
That's
What
great.
Are you killing
10
us?
seconds to break.
A little smoky.
To our guests.
That's good. I like that, Kai. Thank you so
Happy
much.
State Fair. And guys, mark your calendars. We'll be out at the State Fair. You'll have to come by for the first day show August 9th.
That's right.
And
At
then
the Berry
celebrate
Bar.
Ice Cream Sunday on the first day next week.
We'll take a break. News is next. 93 WIBC.
Greetings from our agency, your Indiana Health Insurance Pros. We get calls on a daily basis from those who are unhappy with their ACA. You know, it's still the Obamacare program. You were told the ACA was their only choice, and once enrolled, you were stuck for a year. Both statements are untrue. If you are reasonably healthy, make a living wage, it's your worst choice. We recently saved a couple retiring early over $500 per month and reduced their deductible by $7,500. We recently saved a small contractor over $1,000 per month on coverage for 3 employees. If you're self-employed, retiring early, or just have to pay for your own coverage, give us a call at 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org. We can help. What do you got to lose? Call 317-563-0868 or go to rragency.org for a plan designed by you, not the federal government. No annual renewals, coverage until 65. Always, God bless America, peace through strength, and common sense government.
I'm at Decatur Township Station 73 in Canby, Indiana. I'm a firefighter engineer. I drive all emergency equipment to the scenes. So my father-in-law, his health was declining. We needed to move him to put in assisted living, and we needed to get the home out of his name. It definitely affects your job, thinking about things at home, trying to get things settled. I would catch myself here at the firehouse thinking about, I need to hurry up and get this done with the home. I need to close on it. I really didn't want to hassle with putting it on the market, listing it. I just Googled and found simple quarters, and I reached out to Megan, and the process could not have been smoother. She met with me, I think it was the next day. We did a walkthrough of the house. It just took an hour to do the walkthrough of the property. Megan was straightforward from start to the finish. She told me what they could offer. There was no pressure involved whatsoever. The pricing I got for the house was very fair. I would recommend Simple Quarters. The process was very, very simple.
Call Simple Quarters 317-687-HOME, 317-687-HOME.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Lose weight. Alex Goen patented hypnosis, the only weight loss method in America proven useful by the U.S. Patent Office because it reprograms your subconscious. Engineered to kill cravings, emotional eating, late-night fridge attacks. Only $59.99 or your money back. Weight loss seminar Sunday, July 26th. Hilton Garden Inn Airport, 11 a.m. Stop smoking, 2 p.m. Or Monday, July 27th. Holiday Inn Express, Noblesville, 5:30 p.m. Stop smoking, 8 p.m. Sign up at alexgoen.com. G-O-E-N. That's alexgoen.com.
At My Eye Doctor, we're here to help you see your best and find your style. Whether you need new contacts, an updated prescription, or designer frames, your local My Eye Doctor team will help you find the right fit. And because your vision can change over time, annual eye exams are an important part of protecting your long-term eye health. We welcome all insurance plans, and for a limited time, get a complete pair of glasses starting at just $95. Visit myeyedr.com to schedule your eye exam today.
And the match is about to begin.
Most of the team is out with COVID-19, so there'll be some substitutes tonight.
What's this? We have an unexpected guest on the field.
It's a dog. Well, they could do with extra players.
She's going for the ball.
Are front paws hands or feet?
Soccer season is full of surprises, and COVID-19 could be one of them. If you test positive, prescription medications may help. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Learn more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Fox News, I'm Pam Puso. He's being remembered as a true patriot.
I just can't believe it. He was like a member of the family to me. It's very tough.
President Trump reacting to the death of South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham on NBC's Meet the Press. The senator died last night at 71.
Graham especially advised Trump on foreign policy matters such as Iran and Russia, and he had just returned from Ukraine and on Friday announced an agreement with the Trump administration to move forward on a package of Russia sanctions.
That's Fox's Alex Hogan. Traffic is flowing in the Strait of Hormuz. That's according to U.S. Central Command following another round of strikes on Iran. The U.S. says Iran struck a ship in the strait yesterday and also attacked several Gulf countries. America's listening to Fox News.
Today will be the best day.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the first day on 93 WIBC. Terri Stacy, Kielynn, Tally, Denny Smith here with you this morning. 81 degrees and sunny skies in downtown Indianapolis. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. There's a gentleman, Robert Bobby Durbin, a bridge housing navigator with InteCare Veteran Services, and he was recently honored with the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans 2026 Unsung Hero Award. And here to talk about Bobby and InteCare Veteran Services is CEO Dr. Kimberly Gray McDaniel. Good morning, Dr. McDaniel. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're
Thanks
great.
For having us.
No, you
Or
bet.
me,
Thank
right?
you. Yeah,
And
well,
Dr. Bobby.
thank you very much for joining us today. And for some of us, maybe not very familiar with InteCare Veteran Services, tell us about what you do.
Sure. We are a nonprofit truly dedicated to honoring the sacrifices veterans have made by preventing homelessness and helping them achieve lasting housing stability. And we do this with a partnership with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs and the Indiana Department of Veterans Affairs by administering programs that provide homelessness prevention, rapid rehousing for those that have truly become homeless, supportive services, and financial assistance for some across central Indiana and 13 counties.
Okay.
Dr. McDaniel, what are some of the bigger challenges that veterans experiencing or are at risk of homelessness? What are they facing today, and how do you guys step in to help?
Sure. Well, quite frankly, it's very easy to become homeless today, and for veterans, it's no different. So we try to address really the root causes of housing instability and connect them with the resources they need to build stronger futures. So it can be a multitude of challenges. For example, a veteran maybe, have difficulty maintaining employment or keeping up with their bills or navigating kind of what options exist for housing and support services. And who knows, they may have an underlying PTSD diagnosis or some other medical conditions happen. So it's not just about kind of one solution. They may need stable housing, but access to health care, mental health care, ongoing support, employment, all of those things are so important in just wrapping around the person during that time where they're struggling with keeping their housing.
Now, you guys have a lot of different roles at InteCare Veteran Services to help with homelessness. And with Bobby being a bridge housing navigator, can you describe what that role is?
Well, yes. So Bobby will do anything to help find housing for an individual. So he works with so many landlords. He works directly with the veteran coming in with so much compassion and support and respect. And so he tries to continue to support them and find the housing rapidly so that they can find stable housing and then kind of move on with a successful and longer term kind of financial and housing stability plan.
And he received the National Coalition for Homeless Veterans Unsung Hero Award this year, which is pretty special. And I'm guessing you know him personally. How do you describe him to somebody?
Well, I would say that I'm the one doing this interview with you rather than him because
Right.
he truly is an unsung hero. And he just doesn't need that recognition. He served 20 years in the U.S. Army, and he simply wants to help other veterans who struggle with asking for help. warriors don't say, hey, I need help. So he certainly just approaches every person as a person and sees the women and men who served our country and deserve someone who will fight for them. So he never speaks in the spotlight, but his quiet dedication and advocacy and the people he has helped speak for themselves.
It's true.
So,
he's very humble.
yes.
He did not want to. He really did not want to come and speak on his own behalf today.
He did not.
And I have a great deal of respect for
flip
that.
A coin. Right,
Denny.
Yeah, the voice you hear is
I lost.
Yeah, the voice you
okay.
hear is Dr.
We're glad
Kimberly
you're
Gray
here.
McDaniel, and she's the CEO of InteCare Veteran Services. Hey, listen, I'm pretty sure Bobby's a veteran, 20 years, for goodness sakes, in the Army. How does he use his own experience to build up a relationship with the veterans he's trying to help?
Well, he has that immediate connection with the veterans he serves. He understands the challenges veterans can face after leaving the military. He understands how overwhelming it can be to navigate multiple federal agencies while transitioning to civilian life. So he truly simplifies that process and builds trust through shared experiences and just lets veterans know they don't have to face their challenges alone. He's right there with them. And many veterans on our team, we want to walk with them during that time of crisis.
You've mentioned how many times he's been able to help these people. Can you share a story about one of those times? Because I feel like getting to know him and hear about him means even more through a story. Do you have anything like that?
Well, sure. I have lots of stories, and he sits outside my office, so I hear him always talking on the phone. And sometimes I think that it's family, and it's really someone that he's serving. So I appreciate that kind of just respect and dignity that he gives everyone. But yes, there was a veteran that arrived in Indianapolis from Alaska with his family, and he was carrying about 6 suitcases and $5. So through the support of Bobby and our team, they found some stable housing and the resources kind of the family needed to rebuild. And today that veteran has a full-time job. Now this is a couple years later with benefits, has been drug-free for more than 2 years, has certainly improved his financial stability, and his children are working and pursuing their education. So once they're done with our program, Bobby still will stay connected with that individual to make sure that they continue to thrive in the community.
It's amazing. And congratulations to Robert Durbin, known as Bobby, Bridging Housing Navigator with InteCare Veteran Services. And anybody that's listening that knows a veteran who might need some help or wants to support the work that you're doing, what's the best way for them to connect with InteCare Veteran Services?
Well, certainly if they need the help, we encourage them to reach out by calling 855-896-4345. They can complete an online intake form, or they can walk into our recently opened InteCare Veteran Services Center. It's located within the Indiana Veterans Center at 777 North Meridian Street, downtown Indy. And so that's the easiest way for a veteran to connect with us. And then if anybody, the community, it takes a community of support in our mission. So whether it's a landlord partnering with us to make housing available, providing an in-kind donation, or contributing to our Barrier Buster Fund, which helps furnish homes for veterans, we're proud that 97% of any donations we receive go directly to supporting the veterans we serve, and every contribution helps.
Well, God bless your hearts for what you do for our heroes that need a little bit of help. CEO Dr. Kimberly Gray McDaniel and the InteCare Veteran Services. We appreciate you so very much. Thank you for spending time with us on this Sunday.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You bet. 12:42. We'll take a break. It's the first day. 93 WIBC.
In Indiana, you need 2 things from your news station. What's happening?
A man is arrested after police say he pointed a gun at a teenager's head.
Shots fired and a person killed on Indy's east side.
And what's coming?
This has been an ongoing line of heavy thunderstorms that has prompted the severe thunderstorm warnings across the entire city of Indianapolis.
The entire Fox 59 news team and the Weather Authority are now part of 93 WIBC, bringing you both. Stay in the know while you're on the go with 93 WIBC.
In classrooms across the country, chronic absenteeism is on the rise.
Sophia A., grade 4, absent.
Julio M., grade 6, absent.
Aisha S., grade 12, absent.
These absences are often due to the absence of crucial needs, like transportation, health care, a working computer, mental health support. The list goes on.
Olivia H., absent.
Preston L., absent.
Chloe B., absent.
The reasons why they're absent are very real, and yet the solution is someone present to help them along their path. When site coordinators from communities and schools are on hand, they connect kids to the resources they need. And when they do, 99% of students are present and remain in school throughout the year.
Jacob O., grade 10,
present.
Communities and Schools works directly with students, helping them overcome obstacles to succeed in school and in life. Learn more at communitiesinschools.org. Being present matters.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy, pretty much hands off. They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
She said she was fine, but I noticed she stopped using the front steps. And another time, she grabbed the wall instead of the railing. It's little clues like these that often show up before a fall ever happens. This is Tina McIntosh, founder of Joy's House and co-host of Caregiver Crossing. Falls are the leading cause of injury for older adults, but there are simple ways to lower that risk. Stay tuned.
Cardon & Associates provides residents with the best senior living options and personalized service. Visit cardon.us to find a community near you.
One of the easiest checks starts with shoes. If they're worn down or they're slippery, they need to be replaced. Another is lighting. Shadows in hallways and dim corners at night can be dangerous, but even a small night light can make a big difference. Rearranging furniture to clear walking paths and tightening loose railings, those are also quick things that help prevent falls. Paying attention to these details not only keeps someone safer, it helps them hold on to their independence longer. More caregiving tips and resources are available anytime at joyshouse.org, with new weekly content created by Joy's House and distributed in partnership with Network Indiana.
With so much changing, certainty matters. Grandview Homes buys houses for cash with an honest offer. Visit grandviewhomes.com. That's grandviewhomes.com.
Set sail for a night of smooth hits and good vibes. Yacht Rock Review is coming to Ruoff Music Center on Saturday, September 12th. Get your tickets now at WIBC.com.
I saw so many places, the things that I did.
82 degrees, sunny skies in downtown Indianapolis. There's some clouds out there, but not a bad day at all. Looks good as we prepare for another big heat wave coming our way this week. I'm Terri Stacy along with Denny Smith.
You left the door open. Look what walked in.
I know. Kielynn Talley also. Ethan's here. We haven't had a chance to really spend time with Ethan during our first day show and tell. It's been a while because he's been very busy. And we screwed up last week. So
he came in with show and tell, and we had already told,
like,
so we were done. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Ethan?
I'm doing well. I won't be breezing in if this heat wave continues. I'll be dripping in. I'm gonna melt.
I know you are. Shocked to hear the news this morning about Senator Graham?
That came as a surprise. But, cardiac arrest can, get you like that. It can happen at any time.
Yep. He just got back from Ukraine. We'll continue to keep you updated on the news of the day and here locally and elsewhere. Ethan Hatcher, you hear him on Saturday nights on The Circle, and we love when he brings in some of his cool antiques or treasures, if you will. He's got loads of them. First of all, we start with Denny because you're holding Denny's show and tell.
Yeah, I'm really stumped by what Denny brought into the studio today because to my eye, what it looks like are maybe like a small pill press, but it's too small for that. The ridges are just really teeny tiny.
Hold them up to the camera so everybody can see.
Are you saying that I was in Breaking Bad and this was rejected by the script?
These look like, if you're just listening to us, they look like the back of hairbrushes. Small hairbrushes, just the back side of them.
Could be maybe like a musical instrument.
Oh, is it a musical instrument, Denny?
No, it's not a musical instrument.
Because it could be.
All right, so I'm going to pass to Ethan something else, and then this might help him just a little bit. All right, Ethan, here's the second part of this.
Oh, this is a part that goes with the back of the hairbrushes?
This is what these little brushes that he has were made for.
Describe it, if you will.
It is like a small cap with a plunger that has an impression of a shamrock. So I'm guessing this is some kind of baking implement.
Look at you. Those are butter spatulas that you don't want to use your hands. When the butter comes out of the churn, you have to keep it in solution. So you pick it up with those and you sort of make sure that it's smooth, and then you put it into that little press which you have, which is a butter press. So that's how they use it.
That's amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
So what
this would have been Irish, the shamrock?
I have no idea on that, but that's the smallest one we've ever had. Mom had several, some about the size of your fist, some about the bottom of a quart jar. So different sizes of butter that you needed. But this would have been a very elegant thing for fine dining. They would use this one. They would put it in there and then drop it and put another one in. And then actually put just a little bit of a powder in there so that the butter would drop.
I think it's cool. Is it something maybe from the early 1900s?
That's what I was about to ask. These 19th century, early 20th century?
I was thinking late 1800s, early 1900s. Now, what was funny, when I first got them, I did a picture search, and it came back as washing implements. That's how you would wash your clothes, but they were really long. They were like 20 or 30 inches. So I got a hold of somebody who would know, and they said, oh, if they're really small, that's for butter. So it's funny, they used the same thing for doing fine clothes if you were trying to wash dirt out of them. So very, very interesting.
It's very interesting. I was looking between, okay, so what you have here typically values between $30 and $200.
Yeah.
Prices depend heavily on the rarity of the carved piece.
Yeah. How about, you're talking about the butter mold.
The butter mold.
The butter mold itself. Now, that's the really tiny one. They'll make some as big as your fist, Terry.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, this one just fits in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
It's like a teeny little butter press.
I
like that.
If you push hard enough on your wrist, you give yourself a tattoo there.
Great
Ethan.
condition. I'd still use that for pressing out cookies or something.
All right,
anyway,
so
it's nice. I love it. Thank you, Denny.
I'm always interested in what Ethan brings. He brings cool stuff. So what you got there, big boy?
I have a few pieces, and if you'll recall, the last time I brought my furry friend in, Mr. Mocha. That's my little pussycat from around the house.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a wonderful little guy.
Cool.
I love bringing the bugger around and showing him to people. This time I left the cat at home, but it is a similar theme. These are
cat
Oriental erotica items.
He has the weirdest things.
He
brings us the weirdest things.
Ranging from the late 19th century to the middle part of the 20th century. This is and different pieces, different materials. We have ivory, bone, and glass.
Wait a minute. That's a naked lady.
That's what,
She's all sprawled out like she's doing a photo shoot on top of her.
It looks like a Rembrandt.
She's a 19th century OnlyFans here.
You're right. So what would someone do with that?
Well, they were tourist trinkets, and
a lot of imagination.
Yeah.
Let me see. May I?
Yeah. Be careful. They're two separate pieces. She comes off.
And so it really is probably the size of, what is it, a couple, three, maybe 2.5 inches long?
That's about 5 inches, or 4.5, 5 inches long, about 2 inches tall.
Lovely shaped gal.
About an inch wide across, maybe.
Oh, boy. Ethan, that's a
small
dose,
figurine.
That's a dose of strange right there.
It's a small figurine.
Okay. This is a Chinese piece, and this is glass.
Now hold that
Another nude figurative item. But these are interesting. This is a snuff bottle, and they have to paint these from the inside. Yeah, no, see, Terry, the top comes off, and then this is what you use for your drugs.
Okay, Ethan.
It's coming to a little. It's in a beautiful little again.
And you have to paint those from the inside.
I'll put my
so that
fingers
takes
here and
quite a lot of skill to do.
Does it still have a little bit of a? How old is this? Do you think?
That's like 1950s, so not incredibly old, more vintage than antique.
It's in great condition.
Yeah, and it came with its own little, box.
Now, is that a naked lady too?
You should pass this to Denny.
Want to check her out?
No, I'm good. I'm good there. All right, so we got 2 naked ladies, and we got one more item to go.
Hey, it's following the same theme. This is a bone snuff box or snuff bottle.
Let me check. Let me look at our time. What's our time? Okay,
we got a couple minutes left to go. It is a Scrimshaw piece.
Oh,
from
Jarrett
the
Lewis
late...
is here. Jarrett, come in and look at some antiques.
Yeah.
We have here show and tell. I know you don't know.
Joining us from the newsroom is Jarrett Lewis, who's he's an expert on naked lady portraitures.
And this is a scene depicting a couple of individuals in the act of coitus, love making. And then right
Ethan,
here in the
you
back.
didn't bring it into studio. This is radio, man.
And then right here in the back, and why I bought this, you can see the guy. We'll show Jarrett Lewis. He's peeking. He's peeking right over the sofa.
Looks like some things haven't changed over the years.
I have an infinite number of questions.
Please, this is in case you don't know.
Snuff bottle,
right?
with coitus images.
Mm-hmm.
This is his. You forgot about this one too. He brings in for us maybe once a couple times a month. He brings us in some of his treasures, and we call it First Day Show and Tell. And today he brought in
Oriental erotica. Was the theme of today's show and tell.
Of these pieces, Jared, do you have any questions?
I do. I have a lot. What is the difference between Oriental erotica and any other form?
Country of origin.
Country of origin.
Country of
Simply.
origin, sir.
Are there different filters about what they will paint and show? I mean, you took an overdose of strange on this one, son. This is weird stuff.
Well, I mean, these are a whole class of antiques, and they get even more bizarre from here. This is kind of entry level stuff. Oh yeah.
Wow.
So the value, what's worth what the value of these erotica things?
Probably this little ivory piece, but mostly because of the material. You can't even sell if you sell this piece in some states. That'll get you in trouble just because of what it's made out of, which is the ivory. So she's a couple $100 right here.
So is this black market stuff? Is that what you're telling me?
If it is in California
Gray
or
market?
New York,
Okay.
they smash this kind of stuff in New York City. So keep it away from there.
Okay. Now the snuff bottle with ornery picture on it.
Yeah, Scrimshaw.
Yeah.
This is about maybe $150, $175.
So that would be
Yeah.
Scrimshaw to me means like an ivory tusk of like a walrus tusk or
Scrimshaw is the type of art. So it is done by engraving onto the bone and then rubbing ink into the groove.
Wow.
Well, listen, thanks again for coming in. Appreciate
Jarrett Lewis
you
thinks
always.
it's neat.
Denny, we gave up your dollars and cents, switched around food news, all for this.
Oriental erotica.
You have 20 seconds.
So
I got
sorry.
20 seconds. Well, I want to thank the folks from Pigasus.
Pigasus
Was that
Pictures
not
and
fun?
also Ashton Gleckman.
Yeah.
Just a really fun day today. Thank you all so much for listening to us. Ethan, thank you, my friend. Ethan, you can hear him on Saturday nights on The Circle.
Give me back my butter mold. I don't want it too close to that stuff.
Have a great week ahead. News is next.
Nobody cares for you like family. Family heating and air.
Maintenance is going to drastically increase the efficiency and performance of your system. It's also going to significantly improve the longevity of it. People think that they are saving money by skipping their maintenance, and in reality, they're just shaving years off the life and increasing the consumption of that unit, spending a lot more in the long term.
Get your tune-up today at Family Heating and Air, your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Nigel here from the Hammer Nigel Show for PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse in Brownsburg. Totally worth the drive to Brownsburg if you're looking to celebrate an anniversary or an engagement. Shop with PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse in Brownsburg because of the variety, the unique pieces not found anywhere else. Plus, let's not forget the low prices that the other big box stores just can't compete with or offer. More at pajewelers.jewelry. That's pajewelers.jewelry.
At My Eye Doctor, we're here to help you see your best and find your style. Whether you need new contacts, an updated prescription, or designer frames, your local My Eye Doctor team will help you find the right fit. And because your vision can change over time, annual eye exams are an important part of protecting your long-term eye health. We welcome all insurance plans, and for a limited time, get a complete pair of glasses starting at just $95. Visit myeyedr.com to schedule your eye exam today.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Dear employer,
my name is Phil Martin.
My name is Michael Roskovich.
Ronaldo Bird.
Zach Deiser. I am writing to express my excitement at the opportunity to join your team.
As someone on the spectrum,
I possess a unique set of skills
that sets me apart from other candidates.
My detail-oriented nature allows me to communicate complex ideas,
to break down data,
to have no fear in meeting new people.
I may communicate in ways that are different from what you are used to.
Structure, routine,
and clear expectation.
Help me do my best work.
My autism allows me to have a perspective that needs to be seen and heard.
It allows me to make the world safer and improve systems in ways others can't.
It allows me to bring people's inner worlds to life with my artwork.
My autism
will bring your team important insights.
Thank you for your consideration.
An autistic inclusive workplace is good for business. It's time to make a change. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/win.
From the Price Point Comfort Mitsubishi Electric Studios, this is 93 WIBC HD1, Indianapolis.
Shock and sadness. I'm Pam Puso, Fox News. President Trump and leaders from around the world are reacting to the death of Senator Lindsey Graham.
The president reacting early this morning to this news, writing in part on Truth Social, quote, Senator Lindsey Graham, one of the greatest people and senators I have ever known, is dead. He was always working and is a true American patriot. Lindsey will be greatly missed. Graham currently serves as the chairman of the Senate Budget Committee. The Republican was a proponent for a more robust national defense and traveled the world advocating for a more aggressive U.S. foreign policy. Graham advised Trump on Iran and Russia and had just announced an agreement on Friday with the Trump administration to move forward on a package of Russian sanctions. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky reacting to this news of his death, writing, quote, Lindsey was a true defender of freedom and the values that make our world safer.
Fox's Alex Hogan. Graham's passing is raising concerns about whether the Senate will be able to pass President Trump's agenda ahead of the midterm elections.
Republicans are down another body in the Senate here right now. They're down effectively to 51. We don't know the status of Senator McConnell. And what this probably means is it creates some very tricky math in the near term until they get an immediate successor for Senator Graham in the Senate. He has been the chair of the Budget Committee. They've been trying to do Budget Reconciliation 3.0. That's something that has to come through that committee. That's going to be a problem until they get somebody else to chair that committee. It's going to be a problem in the Senate to start with. They need to try to confirm Todd Blanche as the Attorney General. His confirmation hearing is this week, and just to get his vote out of committee is going to be very challenging. They won't have somebody right away.
Fox's Chad Pergram. South Carolina's Republican governor will appoint a temporary senator to serve the final months of Graham's current term. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hands.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
That heat's going to be out there for one more day.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcasts.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level. On the go.
An unexpected passing. I'm Jarrett Lewis. Here's what's trending this hour. South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham has died. His office announced that he passed away at his home in D.C. on Saturday from a brief and sudden illness. Fellow Senator Tim Scott joined Fox News on Sunday to remember his late friend.
Lindsey was just a powerful force for good. As you guys were just reporting, his commitment to foreign policy, his commitment to international affairs was for one purpose, to make sure America remained the most dominant country on the planet.
Graham was just in Ukraine and met with their president, Vladimir Zelensky, on Friday. Senator Graham was 71. We're learning more about the shooting in Anderson from early Saturday that left 6